Hello, hello. Hello, let's see. Music needs to go down a little bit. Something like that, maybe? Let's see. Sorry, still. Okay. Let's see. My band. Okay. And see about muting my phone. And I think we're set up. Probably. Maybe possibly. I think I'm as set up as I can be, really. Let's see. I must have broke something. Let's see. Excuse me. Apparently, that is not working. So we're going to. I think someone mentioned it yesterday in chat that I forgot as well, that it did not post in Discord. So what even is the point then? Okay. Why aren't you logging in? Let's see. I don't think this is working. It's not working. Because it's not letting me log in. Welcome in, Death. Welcome, welcome. Uh-oh. Why are you making noise now? I know. Stop making noise, because you shouldn't be making any noise either. Oh my goodness. Everything is just... Okay, maybe that's better. Okay. Let's see. Why isn't this working? Because it's really not working. I apologize. I'm trying to get this stupid Sapphire bot to work for my Discord, and it's just not. Okay. Open dashboard. Login. Authorize. Okay. So, will you actually open, or is Sapphire down? Because I think it had to do with the fact that I added my phone number, so it changed things up on Twitch. Yeah, now it's not even connecting on it. Yeah, not at all. Okay. Let's see. Systems are unavailable right now. Okay, so that might be why. I guess it's unavailable right now. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's Monday, going on Tuesday for those in the future, is going well. It's much chillier in here today than it typically is. Although I did just finish a bowl of frozen cherries, so it could be that. Well, usually I'm not that cold afterwards. I feel like there's something weird about my computer. Wasn't first week, second and third still should be available, I believe, to me. Volume mixer. Okay, Discord is on silent. I don't get why Discord shows up twice, but we're gonna put it on silent for now. My profile picture on my in the server. Yeah, I changed it. I got a commission recently that I got with Wani. So yeah, I'm excited. It looks super cute. I'll send it to you. I don't know if I'll put it in the I don't know. I probably should put it in the Discord. I don't know if people care. You know, it's super cute though. Here, let me send it to you. But I hope you're doing well, Tumi. I hope you're doing well, Death. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope everybody is having a good day. Or night. I was going to do possibly. I'm not going to spoil it necessarily, but I thought we could do like a date night for Valentine's Day, maybe. I feel like that might be a little bit I don't know. Is that too weird? Too weirdly parasocial? Oops, of course. Honestly unexpected but very cute. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for checking in, Death, and your daily trigger. Let's get to that. But I hope you're doing well, Death. I always appreciate your help in the server. Because I do a lot of edits either very quickly, or I forget, or I'm doing it on mobile and there's different rules on mobile, and so what looked fine to me in my edit on my laptop did not look so good on mobile. Nor did it look good on what's it, Twitter and Blue Sky. Mina, hello Lux, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Q Wolfie. Q Wolfie T, like a cutie wolf. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully not in as much pain as yesterday. It's comparable but different, I guess. Less so on like my arm, thankfully, because the pain in the shoulder and arm made yesterday a little bit difficult. Missed you. I missed you too, Lux. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're getting some rest. I know it's easier said than done. Hopefully your heart rate is better today. Sending all the positive vibes and well wishes for your health. Restless, the usual. I get that for sure. Cutie Wolfie because you're the cutie and I'm the Wolfie. Oh, but you could also be the cutie. But I like it. Welcome in. Welcome in. How do I say this without being sad? Well, you're welcome to say it. I get it. Well, I don't get it, but like, life is difficult, you know? I feel like I'm not cute, I'm adorable. That's true, that's true. Wolfies are very adorbs. But since you always stream at 4 a.m. for me, if you see me in your stream, I'm having a lot of trouble with my heart and can't sleep. I'm sorry, my dear. Thank you for the head pet to me. Thank you. And thank you for the follow, cutie, Wolfie, the adorable. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Oh, I don't actually have the window up since the one time I don't. Usually I do. Let's see. Junkin' Bone. So, once I activate it, you will hit exclamation point, or you will type exclamation point, rock, paper, or scissors. You got 30 seconds. Everybody can participate. You can put in your vote more than once. If it's a tie, then it'll choose the first one. So go ahead and cast either exclamation point rock, exclamation point paper, or exclamation point scissors. And everyone can participate. It's chat versus me. Always throw a rock. But I'm sorry to hear that your heart is bothering you. I'm always happy to see you in my streams, but I do want the best health for you. Did you figure out what was broken? I always throw a rock, right? It's Junkin' Bone. Always throw a rock. I love your streams. Thank you, Lux. I appreciate you being here. Unfortunately, the last couple weeks I haven't been able to do a daytime stream. I'm hoping maybe on Tuesdays my time I can do a midday stream, so possibly tomorrow, depending. Although I do have a fair bit that needs to get done, but I would like to do at least one daytime stream for my lovely viewers over in Europe. Did you figure out what's broken with my... If you don't throw a rock, then you're not rock tested. Yes. Well, and also, it's always funny when you throw a rock and you go, or when you're playing and you go, always throw a rock, and you throw a rock, and people think you're not going to actually do that. So, exclamation point and task. Oops. Oh, you went live, you mentioned something is broken. Oh, yeah, Sapphire Bond. For some reason, I was trying to log in and it didn't announce my live notification, and I guess it didn't do it last night either. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. Sorry, I got hungry. You should get something to eat, cutie wolf. Unless you're eating rocks. So long as you get some other nutrition as well, you can eat rocks, but you can't live on an only rock diet. Did you wet it by any chance? The sapphire bot? I don't know. It seems like it's down for right now. Made wild boar lasagna. That sounds so tasty. That sounds super good. I love lasagna. Although I feel bad. I like probably non-traditional lasagna because ricotta is not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of the texture, but I will eat it. But yeah, I do like lasagna. And last time I had wild boar is when we had sausage, wild boar sausage, or salami. That's really good. Very, very tasty. Very expensive here. I remember we bought it. First time I had it was about 10 years ago, and it was like $13 or $14 for like I don't even know how big it is. Maybe 10 ounces? Maybe less than that. Either way, pretty pricey. But I don't want to know what it is now. Probably at least double that. Tried to eat my wall, but that didn't turn out good. Plus, the wall is my only friend. I better not eat them. Yes, it's like fish. Fish are friends, not food. Because if you eat them, then you don't have friends, right? Welcome in, Kusarikama. I want spaghetto now. Welcome in, Red. Come visit Portugal and try the food. I'm always up to try new food. There are some things that I cannot eat because of pickiness. Most food I will try out of politeness at the very minimum, but I'm always down to try something new. As long as it's not bugs. Oh, welcome in, Ren. Welcome, welcome. If you all haven't given Ren a follow, she is 11 people away from being able to hit affiliate. She's an awesome streamer, an awesome person. I highly recommend her. McDonald's in Portugal is healthy compared to any other country. I'm so disappointed. I didn't like fast food when I was younger, so when I went to China, I didn't try Chinese McDonald's. And so it's one of those that, like, now I want to try McDonald's wherever we go just to see. So we tried McDonald's in Japan. I don't remember if we tried McDonald's in Korea. But yeah, I think it'd be really neat to try McDonald's elsewhere. Almost there, right? You are 11 followers away, and I think your average is probably on point. So I think it's just the followers. Try new food. I couldn't like poutine too much. Can't stop eating them for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Poutine, is that the Canadian thing where it's like cheese curds and gravy? Like, that sounds good. I haven't tried it, but it sounds delicious. 17,000 to the Imps ASMR EP. Yeah, Kiddo gave me something that they made out of Connects, like little building thingies. And they were like, here, you can use this for your stream. So I was like, but my stream's not for a while. They're like, here, but hold it. And I was like, I'm not going to hold it all day. We have a big variety of freshly made soups. Ooh, also serve veggie creams. That sounds good. I like soups. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Get those follows, man. Get that affiliate. Affiliate for Ren. I thought I was already following, but apparently not. Yeah, I do that a lot too, where it's like I'll have people raid me, or I'll raid into someone, and I'll go, oh, I thought I was already following you. So I feel bad. So if I realize that I haven't already followed somebody that I've seen frequently, I do it when they're offline, so that it's not during their stream. Welcome in, Semi Dios Mike. Welcome, welcome. Congrats on Afaria to me. 5,000 more points to hit the adult Medusa phase. I wonder, Ren is probably the highest. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my dear. Where would you like your name and what color? Because that's the $10 thing, right? Thank you. Then I'll reset and never be seen again. That's fair. She will disappear into the night. Thank you, Jesus. But can they still see it? Can they still see what? Purple, and you pick the place. Okay. Let's see. But thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I do my best. I'm a mega uber noodle branch. You are. You're a very good noodle branch. See, I want to call you all my little... See, and I don't want... Is it weird if I called you guys my bunnies? My little sea bunnies? Because I feel like... Twitch, subs, names, purple... would be... Shuffling... Oh my god, I can't spell Jesus. It wasn't the shuffling I'm having problems with, it was the Jesus part apparently. You are now shuffling Jesus instead of Jesus. Bunnies? Yeah, like little sea bunnies. Right now I've just been referring to you all as new to chat, like a new to branch, but a new to chat. Oh no, I was actually thinking noodles, my little noodles, since my captioning seems to keep saying like noodle branch instead of nude branch. See, now it says new branch, but I thought I could call my chat noodles because I have a plan. I have a plan of a mascot, and I was gonna at least name the mascot Noodle. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to go into noodles. I do love noodles. Well, actually, I don't. I used to love noodles. Kiddo kind of ruined that for me. That is their one food that they love the most. I cannot eat mac and cheese anymore. Items. We want Twitch subs. Okay. No, because that doesn't show up. Oops. We'll do that. And we'll do... Actually, Derpy would probably be better. Derpy will be more visible up by the purple. Down here, maybe? Something like that. Imagine you call the mascot Tortellini, right? Death was already in here. Death was number 1. I think they're still 3rd. I don't think I've seen someone redeem 3rd. But thank you, thank you. I'll get a payout hopefully on, I think, the 15th. So that should help put a dent in the windshield replacement as well. So it'll be not all on you guys to have to do, so I greatly appreciate you all contributing to it. Well, now just silicon. Yeah, I think, what is today? Monday. I don't know his schedule very well. I don't remember Mondays. Tuesday he streams. Wednesday I think is grocery day. Thursday is anime club, maybe? No. Anime club was last night, I think. I have no idea. My days. I don't know what day is what anymore, you know? You don't know your own friend? I just don't know my own friend's schedule. I know he broke it down for me recently. But we slept terribly last night. None of us slept well. And then, like, kiddo and baby were up at the butt crack of dawn. I don't get what's with having these, like, early morning children. It's awful. Because my partner and I are both night owls. And it's like, ugh. Brainless jellyfish. You're just a tad forgetful. Yeah. It is funny though, when I did a daytime stream the other day, someone, I was saying something and I used a somewhat big word, and they're like, wow, look at you using big words. I was like, well, I'm not wholly unintelligent. It's just that by the time I get to the end of the day, my brain is completely fried with having to be screamed at by children and manhandling a 30-pound baby and a 50-pound child. You did a daytime stream? I think it's been a couple of weeks at this point. I think it was a couple weeks ago. What happened to the two? What two? Daytime rain? I don't believe it. I thought you were there. Jesus. Hello everyone, how are we this evening? 2? I do think the third place is still open. Of first, second, and third. Why are you throwing anchors at me? Because I could have sworn you were there. Maybe you weren't. Maybe I'm misremembering. I do know that my, thank you for third, Dorbach. I do know my European viewers were there. I was there, Pixar didn't happen. Thank you for the throwback. Let me think. When was it? Let's see. Because it was a daytime stream. Probably. I don't remember. Sometime in January. Let's see. 21, 22, 24, 20. So maybe it would have been 122? Maybe? The 22nd of January? I don't know, I'll have to go back to the VOD and check. Uh-oh, he fell out. I had been contemplating getting another, better keyboard. I still haven't quite figured out which switch I like the best. But I'll have to double check, but for some reason I thought you were there, Jesus. You said Death and Silicon were gone. Oh yeah, I think she was talking about my regulars. I think. But I hope you're having a good day, Dorbach. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I know you have been under the weather. Hopefully you're feeling somewhat better. Oh, referring to having their names on me. Yeah. Nah, it's not a big deal. I feel like I appreciate you all helping me with what you can. I do know that things can be a little tight. We went to the grocery store, so that was one of those like, do we need these things? I don't know if we need some of these. Kinda do though. Cause it's either that, or I have to make loaves of bread for sandwiches for school. Hello, Scaraboof. Scaraboof, Scaraboof, do you do the fandango? Welcome in, my dear. I know that's not how the actual lyrics go, but fine, I'll leave. I'll just bye. Good night. Let's see. I'll just exit. Oops. I grabbed Ren's name. Goodbye. Oh, why aren't you staying? Come on. Goodbye. I'm just leaving. I'll leave for you. My apologies, Scaraboof. Helping? I'm trying to write black words on white page document. Oh, excuse me. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. I think I have something, some kind of key is stuck. I don't know if it's on my keyboard or if it is. Oh, I lost my tracking. There we go. But yeah. I'm sorry, Scaraboof. What was I gonna say? I got distracted by my really bad joke. I figured out Rin's persona now. Yeah, I don't know what my persona would be, I guess. I have learned I need to tone down the gremlin a bit. I just got a little too comfortable, I think. Bratty little sister. I didn't get, well, I guess I technically am a little sister, sort of, but I don't consider my parents' son an older sibling. And so for me it was, because he was in and out of, moving in and out, etc. So I feel like for most of my life it was me and my sister, so I was the eldest. So, yeah. I honestly don't mind the gremlin. Yeah. Well, you've known, you know. I feel like it kind of disillusions those who are not quite in the know. I came here to watch you. Well, thank you, Timmy. I just know that sometimes, like, a 180 flip can kind of be a what the fuck. Just giving me the bratty sister in Discord last night with everything I said. Not intentional. I don't know if it's bratty. I think it's being, what is it? What's it called? Oh, what's it called? What is it? Malicious compliance? I don't know if that's bratty necessarily. It's just being an asshole. Is it malicious compliance? Maybe it's not that. Why does your profile pic look like Wani biting your cheek? Because it is Wani biting my cheek. I got the cutest picture. Let's see if I can pull it up. It's super cute. But I didn't know if people cared about it for me to post it in the Discord. Whoopsie, that's huge. How do I... Oop. Welcome in, Ask Asylum. Welcome in, my dear. There's got to be an easier... Oh, I guess there's probably... I probably could have typed in, like, coordinates, huh? Or not coordinates. Pixel size. Welcome in, Atomic Socket. I hope you're doing well. But this is the picture I got. Because Wani often bites. So it's kind of like a in-between us thing. But it came out so well. I was so excited by it. I thought it was super cute. So, yeah. And I would have just done it as my, like, general profile thing. But I don't know if my partner would have necessarily got that it's strictly platonic. Like, it's not a romantic thing. But I'm doing good, finishing up stuff for reservation before I lay down. Oh, nice! Because this is going to be, you said this is for your first Valentine's with your girlfriend, right? If I remember correctly. That is exciting. Yeah, nice. I don't think we have any dinner plans. Not that I know of, unless my partner's going to surprise me. We don't have dinner plans. But I am going to take them out to get their nails done. They've never gotten a manicure, so I'm going to take them out to do that. Must be nice. You want to come with, Ren? You can have Valentine's dinner with us. It's not the most romantic thing, but I can definitely buy you chocolates. I think I need to get baby one more thing. So I got kiddo a stuffed animal and a chocolate thing. Baby can't eat chocolates, so there's no point in doing that. And put me in your pocket, of course. Although, you know, women's clothing doesn't have many, like, don't have many pockets, right? Thank you, Ask, for the resub, or for the sub. Either way, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like a coral tier or below, feel free to exclamation point menu to redeem. Thank you, my dear. Got us a couple's booth. Ooh, cute. What kind of restaurant, if I may ask? Dinner, Valentine's dinners in a corner by myself. Well, you can tune in with me. I haven't quite, I don't have a whole plan yet. I have ruminations, ideas of a plan for Friday. But I figured we all go out on a date. maybe the scenery won't change necessarily, but I'll get dressed into date clothes and we can go on a date. Have chocolate. I'm one of the, and maybe it's because I'm kind of ace, but I always thought Netflix and chill was literally Netflix and chilling. So I was gonna recommend that, but I believe the connotations are something else. Because I'm very literal. I take things very literally. I don't know what a jelly cube is, so let's go with that. Oh yeah, jelly blocks. I do need to wash them because I have this really weird scent. I mean, it was at one point, then I know, then the internet happened. Don't be too shocked, Dorbach. You should know by now that I'm a very literal person, so if you tell me we're gonna do Netflix and chill, I'm gonna go bet. We're hanging out. And it's Netflix. And we're chilling. Except I don't have Netflix anymore. My sister had to explain that one after I said to her. That was weird. Don't you hate it when it's like, ew, don't explain that kind of stuff to me? I think it's also one of those things where it's like people go, I'm pregnant, and it's like, cool, now I can't, like, I know that how that happens, you know? Like, my sister is expecting a baby in May, and so then it's just like, yay, I'm excited for you, but also, like, there's more than just, oh, hey, we're having a baby attached to it. They're kind of gooey, these jelly blocks. Some of them have like little beads. But they smell really weird. Almost like the fake buttered popcorn. Small restaurant, they do karaoke on Thursdays. So it'd be like a karaoke day. Oh yeah, no, I remember you said something about karaoke. I didn't realize it was like a karaoke bar. That's fun. I always like think of like Asian karaoke places, which it's just a room, like a bunch of rooms that have different systems. So it's not like in front of other people, though you can still hear other people around you. Just gonna listen for a bit. No worries to me. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for stopping in. The place we're going to is like a pub and a deli. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Pub food is good. Oh, that sounds a little inappropriate. Or weird, I don't know. Karaoke date. That's so cute. 'Cause I'm your lady, and you are my man. I think Ren would be better to Celine Dion this shit, right? I think Ren would be the better singer though. She's got a nice singing voice. My friends and I, when we would go out for karaoke, we would always end on Bohemian Rhapsody. Which is why I made that terrible joke. A terrible, terrible joke earlier. I think I'm also one of those old fogies that think she's funny even though she's not. And I don't even think I'm funny, but I do know I'm not funny. Or rather, like, I know I'm not funny, but I still make terrible jokes. Me and my friend do the same thing. Yeah. It was kind of our tradition that no matter who we were with, we just did it. Do whatever songs that we did beforehand. And then finish off with Bohemian Rhapsody. To Jay-Z, all I need in this life is sin. It's me and my girlfriend, I mean, you're welcome to do so. I like it when you sing the Disney songs in your streams. You do have a nice singing voice, even though you deny it. She says denying it every time people say that to me, although not very many need to do that. Thank you for checking in, Atomic. Although, let's see what Tsumi said about. So I think I had a friend tell me about a different bot thing, because Mix It Up has been a royal pain in the arse. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. So that we don't get any updates about bots ranking up. Disney goes hard though. My voice can be a bit raspy. Still need to get it checked out for a small lump I have there. Uh-oh. Hopefully everything's okay for that. Started a small list of songs I can sing for her when we go. Oh, that's super cute. I hope it goes well. I'm excited to hear your report on your first Valentine's date with her. I guess I shouldn't assume it's your first ever, but your first Valentine's date with her. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Welcome in, Derby. What I'm gonna plan for our Valentine's date. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. That we could. Reminds me of making a mixtape for your crush. So cute. Ren, I don't think kids these days are gonna get that reference. First Valentine's date in general. That's exciting. Thanks for the uber comfy vibes. Of course, my dear. Of course. We are smooshing jelly blocks. They're really fun to play with, but they've got like the nastiest smell. It's like plasticky, fake buttered popcorn. That actually happened. Yes, it did. You had to keep an eye on it because otherwise you don't know where you ended the recording, like when the tape ran out, and so it would end on like just in the middle of the song and you don't know which one it is, so you have to listen back and then flip the tape and relics of the past, or holding your phone up next to a speaker when your favorite song came on so you could use that as a ringtone. Yup. Yup. My cell phone text tone for the longest time, and it would still be, but my phones decide to die every few years, couple of years, so there's really no point in changing my ringtones. So I don't change them from the default ones. But my text tone was always the Kim Possible communicator sound. The doo 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 doo. But everybody thought it was Power Rangers. Oh, a mixtape is a cassette where you would record various songs onto it, which is not easy a process. You need a blank cassette tape and a stereo with recording features and flipping the tape in order to use both sides. And make sure that you're watching it, because you can't just let it record, because then you don't exactly know where it ended, and then it has a really weird... A pager, you mean? It was a phone. Power Rangers? No, it wasn't Power Rangers. It was Kim Possible. Text message alert used to be the one-up noise from Mario games, right? Derpy gets it. Thank you for the follow, McLovin, your mommy Milkies. Thank you for the follow. I like your name. Off topic, but I finally commissioned for a model, not rigging for now. Awesome to me. That's awesome. would love to do that, but I will need to save a lot of money to do that in order to afford Squishy, because her art's amazing, and the idea I have for my Life 2D model is gonna be pretty great. The song is "Beat Me," right? Is "Call Me Beat Me." I know the song, but like her communicator also made that noise outside of the song. It's a long wait list though. That's fair. That's fair. That's what I considered. What's up, Box Jelly? What's up, Dingus? Welcome, welcome, my dear. We're talking about antique relics from the past. Pager beeper, same difference, right? Yes, but the communicator was a different thing. And it had its own ringtone, and that's what I would use. Oh wait, I forgot. For what? You can also use your daily redeem. Daily trigger. If you want another trigger. If the jelly blocks weren't doing it for you. I don't know. They're kind of fun. But what kind of relics? I'm pretty old. Talking about mixtapes. Ren brought up mixing up a tape for your crush. Thank you for the fish. Nom nom. I did go for someone else though, since they can do something specific. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I want to go with Olive or Squishy, but it's gonna be quite pricey, like around $1,500, and that's not quite all that I wanted to do. And I know her commissions are open right now, but somebody named Doorbach told me I couldn't buy it on credit. Somebody named Doorbach wouldn't let me buy it on credit. I still have my old MP3 player my dad gave me. Oh, that's neat. Oh, my old technology is pretty obsolete. Excuse me. Don't forget to stretch, everyone. I used to go to the library and get the books on cassette to listen on road trips, and it sucked when they weren't rewinded. I know. I always hated that. It's like, just rewind it before you return it. It's not that hard. I don't know who they are, but they got good head on their shoulders. I guess. And it's sound advice, but I'd pay it off eventually. Although PayPal has updated their credit thing so that you don't have a year to pay off, you have 6 months to pay it off before you get charged 25+% interest. So I guess it's for the better, because I thought I had like a year. Be kind, rewind was never listened to. I don't think I ever heard that. I just hated it when people didn't do it. My first phone my parents ever let me use was a BlackBerry brick phone, and they gave it to me 3 years ago. Yeah, Kiddo has, we have some old flip phones, and Kiddo likes to play with those. Welcome in, kid. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? It's going okay. How about for you? I hope you're doing well. I need to, I forgot who all I did shoutouts for, but I need to turn off the auto Twitch shoutout because it doesn't work half the time. But I keep forgetting who all I've made sure I shout out. So I apologize. Everyone that I will shout out won't be getting much of a Twitch shout out, but let's see. Should we do some fluffy ear picks? But I think also I had one of the last streams, not last stream, but like one of the ones before I turned them off. I had like 3 different people who I had those set up for come in, and so the cooldown, the whole Twitch has a cooldown thing. It's one of those like whoops. Well, welcome in, kid. I hope you're doing well. I think a lot of my stuff that I've learned. Oops. Uh-oh. I dropped it. Uh-oh, where did it go? What is that? Glorp. Derpy. Good to see you, Disney. Yeah, great to see you too, kid. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are staying healthy, staying warm. It's supposed to get cold again here this next week. Glorp, glorp. Last year we got you a better phone, and I was like, well, what kind is it? They said, got you my old flip phone. It's like, yeah, let me go buy an iPhone 14. Yeah, kiddo plays with some flip phones. It's really fun, that they can still play with it, and it has buttons, because that's all the kids care about, right? Although I had an old touch screen phone, a smartphone, the ones that you used to be able to take the batteries out of. So we took the battery out of it, and kid liked to use that because any of the toy phones just don't work the same way a flip phone, or not a flip phone, a smartphone does. And so yeah, kiddo liked using my old phone, but I didn't have a screen protector on it because it didn't have a battery and it wasn't usable. So it did crack, and so it's like, okay, well, we gotta throw that away now. They liked it for what it was. They'd walk around going, hello? Hello? And I would always go, can you hear me now? And kiddo would not get it. I feel like most kids can't. Always need a screen protector even if you don't need it. Not on a phone you don't use. Not on a phone with no battery. It did last longer than I expected it to. It lasted 3 or 4 years with a kiddo, so I still use that BlackBerry occasionally. I just miss flip phones. I like flip phones, especially ones where you can have cell phone hangers. I am a cell phone hanger collector. That's all I want. And no, I don't want to do the cell phone hanger and the earphone jack thing. Called 911 a few times. Yeah, I did that once as a child because I was really curious about what happened. So I called 911 and then I hung up when they answered. And then they called back and I was like, oh. I have a belt clip for that BlackBerry. Hey, it's very functional. Make sure you don't lose it. I would still probably lose it. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. No, every time we go to the store and I look at beef prices, I always think of the beef. It's what's for dinner. And it's like, yeah, it's not what's for dinner right now because it's too expensive. When lamb is cheaper, lamb from Australia is cheaper than beef, I think there's a problem. I wore it one time to karaoke, and all the other guys at the bar were like, where the hell did you get that? Where did you unearth that thing? What next? You're gonna pull out a fanny pack? please no. I think I'd look very stylish with a fanny pack. Should I wear one on our date? Our Valentine's date, I'll put on a fanny pack. You wouldn't love me if I wore a fanny pack, Jesus. Funny enough, I have 4 fanny packs in my closet. I saw a video and it made me laugh so bad. And it was like, what did your childhood sound like? And this woman comes out in like a jumpsuit, like one of the like a windbreaker with the matching pants, and it was just the like swoosh 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 swoosh, swoosh like the or something. I don't. Oh, do I have? I don't think I have. I think I have something that's kind of like it. Let me go get it real quick. It's like just over here. I always hated the sound though of like the windbreakers because I think I'm autistic. So like the texture and feel of it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. But let me go grab it. I'll be right back. How to unfollow on Twitch. I think you just have to click the heart. But like this. I don't know if people like the snowsuit kind of sound. But I always hated it. Kind of sounds like snow. Like if you're walking through snow. Thank you for the follow, Sadoga. My parents raised me off electronics, so I didn't get internet access until freshman year of high school. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty... I think that's not a problem. I think that's a good thing. Atomic, you are over 18, correct? Can't relate, right? Me too. New type of ASMR unlocked. Does it sound okay? I kind of like it. It kind of sounds like you're walking through snow. But if you guys don't like it, do let me know. Yes, I am. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'll put my band hammer away. This hike through the snow. Just purchased tearaway pants. I had my favorite pair of pants or cargo pants that you can zip off the pants and be in shorts. About to leave my teens, making me start to feel old. Oh, sweetie. Oh, darling. Don't worry. You're the baby in the chat. Bruh, I got to watch my little sisters graduate soon. Yeah. I have a kindergartner who was talking about getting married or whatever. I was like, you don't have to do it, because they're like, I'm never getting married. And it's like, you don't have to get married. And then they were like talking about, well, maybe I will. It's like, you will not be able to get married until at minimum you are 18. And they're like, and I said, but I didn't get married until I was 27. And they're like, wow, that's old. Thank you, child. Bruh, I wish I was that young again, right? Me too. Oh, to be that young again. Leave my teens equals old. Wait until you start having random spasms in your butt cheeks. Speaking of that, I have like I think it's called a hot spot in your muscle where it's just sore. So I have like this really sore like area on my right butt cheek, and it's like the worst thing ever. So I have to go lay on a tennis ball and roll around on it. Don't get old, kids. Don't do it. My cousins call me ancient. What? I mean, I feel like everyone, once they leave their teens and they hit their mid-20s, they go, oh my god, I'm so old. And then you hit your 30s and go, my body's falling apart. Wait till you can't bend your knees without them cracking. You stand up and your entire spine cracks. I remember it was, I think it was literally, I was in cosmetology school, and it was on my birthday, and I was sitting waiting, and the way I had sat was really weird. So when I stood up, I could not stand. My back hurt, my legs were asleep, and I just was like stuck at like a 90-degree angle from the ground. I just couldn't stand up properly. And that's when I knew I was getting old. And it's been downhill since then. The human warranty expires after 20, I take it. Wait until you naturally grow whenever doing full body movements, right? Why else do you think I stretch so often? Oh yeah, Timmy did a stretch routine. Have a good night, everyone, and try not to bully anyone in the chat meeting. I'm not a bully, Timmy. If anything, you are. Assuming I will bully. Have a good night, Timmy. But no, I don't think I've had a human warranty. And if I did, my papers are long gone. I misplaced them long ago. I've been supporting for HSB. Well, if you're gonna say it with your whole chest, bitch. Good night, Sumi. I love you. Sometimes it does a really good sound, and sometimes it doesn't. But it echoes or resonates better on the B accident? Oh, sure it is. Uh-huh. If you say so. The B was an accident. Uh-huh. I'm sure. Beach. Ooh, Ren said a bad word. But love you too. Hey. Mike Scratchies. Oops. See, now the bubbler is not doing very well. It's just taking it. And I don't know what makes it work better than the other. Uh-oh, why is my bitrate unstable again? Hey, hello, John. Hey, welcome in. Ah, my ears, I'm sorry. I'm just doing some mic scratches. Sorry. Sorry, my dear, I'm doing a redeem. Hopefully it's okay for you, Atomic. Is that better? I don't know if that's good or bad. Is that better or worse? It's great, okay. Love the tingles. I know it varies from person to person, obviously, so it's hard to tell. But I should be getting my nails done on Friday, so I should have nicer nails to clackety clack and not have to worry about it just flying off. I think we're delayed a bit. Yeah, no. My bit rate seems to be quite behind. Perhaps refreshing might help. It does seem to be behind a little bit. Crunchy bit, right? Yeah, I don't know why. Why do you hate me so much? Nothing should have changed. Here, take these stickers. Yeah. Let's see. It says it's excellent. It says it's stable, live, no delay. Okay, Okay, I think refreshing word. Thank you for the head pat. Sorry I missed it, Atomic. I'll do that again for you. Where's the head pat? There it is. Sorry. Oh yeah, to do. Let's see. In task. Oops, nope. We'll try that again. Here we go. Thank you for the follow. Has sick TR. Has sector. Has sick TR. Thank you. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. But for those of you unawares who aren't in the Discord, I do have a Discord, !Discord. There is a poll up for, I have a themed stream that I will be doing at some point soon. If you want to vote, the options are maid, secretary, siren, girlfriend experience, nurse, I think, and then other. Or if you check out my Twitter or Blue Sky, it also is there. You can comment it if you don't want to join the Discord. If you're like me and antisocial and don't want to deal with a Discord. But if you want to weigh in on what kind of theme, I think right now the winning one is, what's it? A siren, I think? Oh, I'm so glad that my message makes absolutely no sense. Nina, have no clue what I'm doing. I need to update that message. That was before I had nudie bots set up. I sent you something on Discord when you get a chance. Forgot to no worries. I saw that I got a message. Some more mic business allowed to partner with aspiring existing creators. Oh! Oh, cool! Control who gets chosen, but I will connect you with my friend. Ooh, that's a neat opportunity. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Hello, Video Only Sims. Welcome in, my dear. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, I was thinking of doing it as a channel point, because nobody ever redeems it as a trigger, which I guess I get. But would people be interested in like a channel point redeem of an ara? I never do that. I don't think it's very good, however, but I don't have one of those silky voices that's like, ara ara. And it's not like that cute, like, I don't think I can do the, like, ooh ooh kind of thing. Hello, little beastman, welcome in. Perhaps. I just don't know. Maybe I'm not very good at the ara-aras. Ara-ara mama. Ara-ara. I feel like the people that have like the lower register, like silky voices, maybe that's just my preference, but ooh. Ooh. Could do a cursed ooh. I said that because baby was making noises and baby said something that sounded like ooh woo, and so I made a joke with my partner and I was like ooh woo. So then kiddo all day today has been going ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo. It's like, oh my gosh. Hey mommy, guess what? Ooh woo. Add reverb to it. Ooh woo. Ara, ara mama. Like that. I'll have to listen back to it, the VAR on it, because my headphones are plugged directly into the audio interface, so I don't get to hear the filters better. Yeah, I don't have a very good ara, which is probably why I haven't done that. I just put it in as like a redeem, or as a trigger, but should we do some chocolate cracking? I don't know if anybody likes this or if it's just me. Halfway to the redeem you are. Awesome. Could always gamble it too. Or the gotcha, rather. I wonder if I need to reduce the price of the gotcha. So the gotcha is set up so that you're more likely to get a shell trigger, that you are somewhat likely to get a coral trigger, and then you have like a 5 or 10% chance of getting a crystal trigger. Maybe I should bump up the percentages too. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Mira127. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. Sounds like my L4 snapping in the morning. Yeah. I wish mine would snap. I need to, like, sometimes I can get, like, a really bad, like that, but for the most part, it would be really nice if I could get my back to crack. And I think I did make it. That you could basically redeem any of the redeems with your daily trigger. But it would be for less time. It wouldn't be for like the solid allotted time. What is this majestic model? Thank you. I quite like it. It is a public use one, so I'm not the only one of me out there. I found, I think, at least 3 others, one of which is, I think, red coated, like red colored. She's a fish. I'm a jelly. Jellies aren't fishes, technically. But thank you. Welcome in, Mira. A cute jelly. Thank you, my dear. I think so. But I could be biased. Excuse me, fish. Jellies aren't fish though, even though they say jellyfish. Same with starfish aren't fish, they're sea stars. Jellyfish and coral are very similar, if anything. I remember an old YouTube video when I stopped by here. Oh? I wonder if you've seen it. I don't know. Possibly not. I live under a rock. There's a lot of things that I have not seen or don't get the reference to. Even if I should. Even if it's from my time period, too. I'm just ignorant. But not for lack of trying. Jeffrey Dallas jellyfish. That doesn't ring a bell right off the bat, but tell us the difference between a jellyfish sandwich and a jellyfish sandwich. Oh, so it's a jellyfish sandwich or a jellyfish sandwich. That's funny. I'll have to look that up for sure. 10 out of 10 music. She doesn't even know the air velocity of an unladen swallow. I'm sorry. I have seen it once. I just don't memorize things very well. I just don't have like that ability to consume media and like recall it. Thank you for the nya, extra spicy nya. I hope you're having a nice day. Let's see if I can do it. Having troubles with that for some reason. Roll them R's. I can't do it. Mine's a glottal, like R rolling, so it's in the throat, not at the front of the mouth where your tongue actually does the rolling. So it's always like instead of like, I can't do it or something like that. So I could never. That's why I can't speak Spanish, is because I can't roll my R's. So it's never like. So like when you say like perro, I can't really do it. It sounds stupid. So it's always in the like throat, the glottal kind of instead of like the frontal. I don't know. But in my defense, I was tongue-tied for the first 20 years of my life. So I feel like if I weren't that, then I might have been able to learn how to do that. But, yeah. We're doing another Spanish lesson next week. We did one today. Yeah. It's not that I don't want to learn. It would be very useful if I did learn, actually. Especially in my state, it would be very useful to learn. I know how to count to 100, I think. And I know how to say hello, my name is, and where is the bathroom? If I remember correctly, you are Asian. Have you eaten jellyfish before? I have not, actually. I know that there's a Korean dish with jellyfish. And I find it at the Korean supermarket in a can, which seems very unappealing. I don't think I would like the texture. I'm very particular about the texture of foods. Consumed it before. What do you think of it? What's the texture like? Run away. Thank you, Mr. 3. Mr. 3? Thank you for the follow, my dear. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. I would, if I didn't have to pay for it, I would try it out of curiosity and politeness. But I'm not gonna pay for it. It's kind of like a lot of things. Nearly identical to a seaweed salad. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. I like a seaweed salad. I like seaweed salad. It's also kind of like, I know Korean has like this dish where it's basically recently live octopus, and they like chop off the tentacles and put it in like sesame oil. And I don't think I could do that for a lot of different reasons, including the fact that, like, mainly for the fact that octopuses are very intelligent beings, like really, really intelligent. I love takoyaki, and I feel really guilty eating takoyaki, but I definitely couldn't do a recently deceased one. Tastes like whatever you put on it. Had it with radishes and sesame oil. Tasted like radishes and sesame oil. Had the texture of seaweed salad. So yummy. Oh, that does sound very tasty. That does sound very tasty. So we'll see. Again, if someone put it in front of me, I would eat it to be polite. But I don't know if I would be able. I don't know if I would pay for it. Just kind of like, there's a Korean dish, Yangyam Gejang, maybe? Is, when, it's like kind of a fermented but still raw crab. I had a chance to try it, but when I brought it home to my partner was like, no, we're cooking this. So we boiled it, and it was meh. So I do wonder if it would be any good, like, as is. But, yeah, only thing I can't do with any kind of dish. I don't like when my food is served alive. It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, I was 15 when I went to China the first time, and my first meal upon arriving at China was very tasty, lots of food. And for some reason I couldn't eat shrimp. I used to eat it a lot. I must have gotten sick and I don't remember, but there was something, for some reason at some point, I could not eat shrimp. So I had to learn how to say I'm allergic to shrimp because I don't like it. Doesn't suffice in China. And I remember they brought out the shrimp. Well, first they put down like a steaming wok in the middle of our table, and then they brought out the shrimp, and the waiter seemingly dropped one of the shrimp, and I was like, okay, that's really weird, and he just picked it up and put it back in the bowl, and I was like, that's disgusting. And then they took the bowl and they tossed all the shrimp inside the steaming wok and put the lid on it immediately, and 15-year-old me got to watch. Or was I 14? 14 going on 15. I was 14 going on 15. Watching the shrimp on the table die. It was a bit traumatizing. So yeah, I get it, Ren. The only thing I'll consume live are probiotics. Yes, I will do probiotics, rib, right? So not only did I not like shrimp, but I got to see them cook in front of me. And then the way you eat that is you have to remove the head, right? So I had to remove the head, and I, quote, broke too high. Do not recommend. Don't recommend. I think I got through 3 of them, and I was like, I'm done. I'm good. The rest of the food was amazing, but the shrimp was traumatizing. I can eat it now. It's actually really tasty. But I can't eat a whole lot still, I think. I think it's still psychosomatic in that I get kind of like queasy if I eat too much shrimp. But I do like it. I do like shrimp. I don't know if you guys like sushi, but ama ebi sweet shrimp are so good. So good. Highly, highly recommend. I like oyster. Like, oysters are technically alive when you eat them. So I eat them. We add lemon, salt, and tapatio to the raw oysters. I can do that. I do hear that that's very tasty. I haven't tried it. I don't know if I could do it because you swallow it, right? You don't like actually chew them. It's kind of like how I went to a French restaurant and had escargot, and I just sat there chewing it, and it was not very good. And then, like, I found out after the fact that like you weren't supposed to really chew it. You're supposed to like just swallow it. It's like, oh, okay. They are, I guess I don't mind them. Yeah, I mean, you want them fresh, so usually when I've seen them is that you'll get the oyster, you'll shuck it, and so that like it doesn't immediately kill them, it just removes them from the, like, removes their kind of foot-ish that's attached to the shell. So like it is very recently dead at best. From what I know, I've never actually had them though. Again, I think it's one of those that I would try it, but I don't think I'd pay for it. But it does sound interesting. Kind of chew them, but yeah, you're supposed to swallow it. Yeah. Because that was the problem with the escargot, is the flavor wasn't bad, it just tasted like chewing gum, like a savory chewing gum. But not in like a great way. So, it would have been nice to have the information ahead of time. And I think it was overcooked anyways. Sushi sounds so good. I told my partner if I ever hit partner with Twitch, then I'll take them out for a sushi dinner. If I ever hit partner. I think that's a long ways off. My escargot was delicious, not chewy at all. So then mine was probably overcooked. Like, it didn't taste bad, it just tasted buttery, but like rubbery. Very tender. Yeah, then mine was overcooked. I feel like that's also with mussels. Mussels can be very, very tasty if cooked properly, but most of the time they're not. They're just rubbery. Which is disappointing. I feel like you could have some really good seafood, but if they don't cook it right, it's not good. I'm not even hungry, but food sounds good. All this different food sounds really good. It's like, I'm really not hungry. Maybe I am. But it's really late, so I shouldn't be eating. This sounds good. I want sushi. I want some Korean food. What else do I want? Mainly that. Sushi pizza? I don't think I've ever had that. What would be a sushi pizza? A donbuji sounds good. Ooh, like an unagi don? Sounds really tasty. Seen it before and it does not look good in my opinion. I have Mexican candy, tamarind heart candy with spicy filling. My kiddo got a candy recently, and it was like a chewy tamarind candy that was spicy, like a chili and a tamarind chewy candy. I took a bite of it and I said, "Are you sure you want to eat this?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I took a bite of it and they were like, "I don't like this. You can eat it instead." I was like, I don't know about spicy candies. Like, I'm very particular about the way things are. That's why I don't like cinnamon candies, because I don't like spicy candies. Because candies are sweet to me, not like spicy. But I grew up white, so. I mentioned I have Brazilian citizenship too. The Brazilians absolutely obliterated Japanese food there before, and I was like, huh, I'm gonna head out. Yeah. I feel like Americans don't do Japanese food well anyways. All the sushi had cream cheese inside of it. Yeah, that's an American thing too. I like it, but I like cream cheese. But actual sushi in Japan, oh my gosh, it's so good. Even when we were in Japan, we bought like the cheap stuff, and the stuff that was on sale because it was older or it wasn't very good, etc. And so but even their cheap, not as good sushi is still better than the best sushi I got in my state. But I'm in a landlocked state, so no way. Yeah, but yeah, no, we have, I think it's like often it's a Philadelphia roll or an Alaskan roll, and I think the Alaskan roll is usually the smoked salmon, but sometimes it depends on the restaurant really. And so there's a fair few that have some kind of cream cheese filling, which I enjoy. But I really like cream cheese. And Chicana Mexican food is alright to me. Yeah, I don't mind it. I've gotten better about it. The trouble is I grew up I was raised by bland white people who seasoned things with not quite salt and not quite pepper. It was called Nature's Seasons, and it was just kind of like celery salt and pepper and sort of salt, and it wasn't very salty, but it had just a little bit of saltiness, and it wasn't very peppery, and so everything was seasoned that way. Whoops, sorry. So it was just like bland food, overly cooked dry chicken breasts, really cooked leather steaks. And so it's one of those things where like the only like interesting food that we got was like when my parents took me to like Korean churches, because they would have lunch after church, so I would get really good Korean food. But like we didn't eat Mexican food really. We ate like white people tacos, which is just like the taco hard shells, and then sometimes with tortillas, and I hated tortillas. I don't know what about like the way that tortillas taste, but it has a very specific taste, and for some reason I don't like it. So it's taken me many years to kind of be okay with Mexican food, which is really annoying, because like I'm in a state with like a big Mexican population. They've never known true love before, right? once I started branching out and eating different like foods, it's like, oh my god, everything can taste so much better than just like beige. My state is super diverse. We have incredible food from all over the world, a blend of cultures, and a ton of restaurants. Yeah, the area I was in when like I was a young adult, I was in like the epicenter of good ethnic food. Now I live in the boonies where like it's all crappy white people food, and there's a lot of Mexican places. But as somebody who's not like a huge, who's really big into Mexican food, it's kind of one of those things where it's like there is nothing here. All the Asian restaurants are crap. There's no Korean restaurants. There's like a handful, maybe, of Chinese restaurants, one or two Vietnamese places, and they're all not very good. You can make your own. I know, I try. But all the Asian markets are, excuse me, far away. Although our major supermarket chain is dealing with strikes, and I'm not gonna cross picket lines, so we're gonna boycott them for a little bit. So I'm gonna probably have to go to a different city to go grocery shopping. But yeah, but I've come to like, there's this really tasty burrito place, and so I really like my favorite is their carnitas burrito. I really like that. I like chile rellenos. I like those quite a bit. I'm not a bean person, so I don't like beans. But yeah, so I've come to like smothered burritos and chile rellenos quite a bit. We tried to make some. It was so impossible to make. But and I do know that like depending on the region is what color your chile is. So like in my area it's green chile. So it's a lot of hatch chilies. My mom makes bomb chile rellenos with arroz. I don't know what arroz is, but it sounds good. But I've always liked, what are they? Like jalapeno pepper poppers or whatever? So, like, basically it's just a pepper with cheese. So chile rellenos, it's a pepper with cheese. Arroz is rice. Oh. Chilies with cheese, not so much meat. Oh, okay. I know that one of the places that we have, or we go to, their chile rellenos, the smothering sauce that they use, is a green chili with pork in it, like kind of just chunks of pork, either pork sausage or something like that. It's so good. Whereas like the chains nearby, they don't have, it's just green chili. I eat halal food more often now since my college has halal food trucks. They give you a crap ton of food for like $7. A big ass biryani for that price. I do like biryani. I guess I don't know the difference between halal and like some of the other Indian foods. But yeah. No, and we have we found one of the it's the best Indian place that I've been to, but it is like 45 minutes from our location, which is such a bummer because it is so good. It's the best Indian I've ever had. But my in-laws that live up by us, their favorite Indian place is up by us, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's like, it's fine. It's fine. No pork is prepared a certain way that aligns with Muslim laws. Oh, okay. That's cool. I do like biryani though. And welcome, Cringy West. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. What have we got that we haven't quite done? Should we do... Got some drum tappies. So is halal just kind of like how kosher is, right? Where it abides by religious traditions, but it's similar to food in the area. It just has the various exceptions. Yep. Okay. I'm just not. I'm quite ignorant about the world, unfortunately. Where my mom's from, our chili rellenos are in a red sauce, but she makes it with a chicken broth and veggies. It's still spicy. She makes two types: cheese-filled poblano peppers and cheese-filled jalapeno peppers. Oh, that sounds so good. Pretty much same thing for kosher for Jews and halal for Muslims. I see. That's neat. Either way, I wish we had more restaurants up by us that weren't chain American restaurants or really bad Asian restaurants. And maybe it's just because I'm spoiled and I lived in like a really ethnic area, so like we found a really tasty Filipino restaurant like right before we left the area, and it's so good. And that's always really interesting, or that's really interesting to me, is that like all the crossover where it's like it's still Asian food, but it has such an influence with like Spanish foods, and so a lot of it's like adobo and all that is very prevalent, but then it does have a lot of kind of, there's some Chinese influence and obviously just the native Filipino influence. It's really neat. Highly recommend if you find a Filipino restaurant. Very tasty. Their lemonade is so good. Chinese Mexican restaurants. Oh, yeah. Well, we have a lot of like pan-Asian places, but I feel like it always ends up just being like catered towards American tastes. One thing I will say, however, is that you can go to any Korean restaurant and be served fine food. I feel like if you go to a bad Chinese restaurant, you'll know. If you go to a bad Mexican restaurant, you'll know. I have not, like, even the worst Korean restaurant I've been to has been pretty good, you know? You can go to a really bad pho place and know. Korean food, you can kind of just know that it's going to be pretty okay. Meh at worst. But I feel like if you have like really disappointing Mexican food, you know you have really disappointing Mexican food. Pho from that one restaurant with like tables and servers yell at you. It's the best. Yes. That's funny. Oh, 3 tables. Yeah. Little mom and pop shops. Keyboard sucks. Mine too. Mine is just atrocious. I don't know where you are in California, depending, but my friend Duke told me about a really tasty Thai place, and it was in, I think it was near Palm Beach. It was so good though, but I don't know how far away that is to you. Right? Because Palm Beach has an airport nearby, right? Maybe not. I think it's cool if you look at olden history. The Chinese Americans fled to Mexico when things happened, so a lot of Mexican cities have a ton of Chinese people, like Mexicali, and then there are these fusions of Mexican Chinese spots. Yeah, definitely. No, I do remember that there is like a really pretty big Chinese population in Mexico. It is always interesting to see influences of things. No, right? I'm surprised. Yeah. I know, they always happen when you're Not here, huh? So it does look like we are at our time. So we'll do some Palm Beach or Palm Springs. I don't remember. Let me see. Let me see if he has. I'm trying to think. And sorry, I don't mean to dox you, Ren, by being like, you're in California. Palm Hill. It's in Ojai. It's in Malibu. Is Malibu in California? For some reason I always think Malibu is in Florida. Palm Beach is in Florida. Oh, okay, then Palm Springs. It's like how I get Disney World and Disneyland mixed up. It's in California. I can find them now, right? Oh, it's called White Elephant Tie. So let me see. Long Beach. I knew there was a beach in it. Long Beach. The Salty Welshman. Welcome in, my dear. Let me mark off. Let me mark off. Task. US. Dealer's choice. That's not too far. Probably could go on. Would probably go on the weekend though. But yeah, highly recommend. Very tasty. Really liked it. Kiddo really liked it because Kiddo loves elephants, but it is really tasty. Is that person from Wales, I assume? At least possibly. If they're not from Wales, perhaps their family is. But welcome in, Salty Welshman. I'll do a few ear rubbies and then we will do some uninterrupted heartbeat, and let's do our story. Our story will be Animals Kiss Goodnight. Okay. Hopefully that was okay. Salty Welshman. Let's see, we're gonna end task. I gotta throw this phone at the wall soon. Yeah, it doesn't help. I don't think it's necessarily just the phone's fault. Twitch Mobile is an atrocious app. It's awful. Lovely dear, thank you. Of course, thank you for popping in. I do apologize that this is the our time together. We'll do some uninterrupted heartbeat, and then we will read, and then I like Twitch mobile. I cry. I don't. It's the way I consume it most. Like that's the only way I'm able to really. It's the only way I'm able to watch streams for the most part, because very rarely am I able to be at my desk watching a stream. But I have had so many issues trying to redeem points, or redeem channel points. There was a good week where I couldn't type anything. The UI keeps changing and it gets worse and worse, and I hate. I'm very adverse to change. Welcome in, Aiza Onni. Welcome. And so yeah, it's one of those, like, I like it in the fact that it's convenient. I'm able to watch my friends stream, watch some amazing people stream, but it doesn't work a lot of times. It's okay. I'll be chilling here. No worries. I mean, I've been lurking. Yeah, no problem, Isa. I appreciate it. You gotta take care of yourself. You've been having long streams, so I appreciate you stopping in. So let's do some heartbeat, and then we'll read, and then gifted subs are more expensive on mobile. Yeah, I think subs as a whole are more expensive on mobile by like at least $2. So yeah, I know the one time I'm unfortunately guilty of not buying very many subs. So the first time I bought a sub, I knew for sure to just do it via the mobile, like the browser, as opposed to like just buying it through the mobile app, because it's quite a difference. Thank you for the follow, Scaraboof. I apologize for that terrible joke earlier. maybe one day I'll catch up. Yeah, I think you will to me once you start streaming. And Google Play steals like 30% of revenue. Twitch was like, yeah, we're not paying that. Our customers are paying it, right? Yeah. Although from what I know, Twitch is making like no money anyway, since Daddy Amazon doesn't want to help. Or only help so much or whatever. I don't know. I don't feel bad either way. But yeah, I get it. And if you all haven't already, I know I do a lot of plugging of people to follow, but Isa Project is, I think, 2.5 average viewers away from being able to hit partner numbers. So she's getting really, really close for her partner push. She plays Monster Hunter. I think Wilds is the one that's out now, that's in beta, perhaps. So if you like Monster Hunter, kind of K-pop vibes, really cute light elf ear wiggles. She's got the best little ear wiggles. I highly recommend Isa. She's really a sweetheart, great streamer, really close to hitting partner, and yeah. But let's read If Animals Kissed Goodnight. Let's see, where did I put that book? I need to clean my desk. Maybe we'll do that one day. Should we do a cleaning desk stream? Watch the jellyfish video. It's my childhood. I will. I've got the jellyfish video I need to watch. I have some kind of ASMR boyfriend something. What is it? What is it? Something that Ren told me I need to watch. Boyfriend frying pan ASMR or something. So there's quite a bit. Yeah, 2.5 away. Yeah, it's no problem. I definitely recommend. So, If Animals Kissed Goodnight. Let's turn off our heartbeat thing. If animals kissed like we kiss goodnight, Sloth and her cub in late afternoon's light would hang from the tree and start kissing so slow. The sky would turn pink and the sun sink down low. Peacock and chick would spin a fan dance and kiss with a kickety high-stepping prance. Mama Python and hatchling would kiss, waggling round, twirling and twisting like rope loosely wound. Walrus calf and her papa would make whiskery swishes, rubbing each other in scratchy kisses. Mama elephant's trunk would kiss and then sway and shower her calf with a wet washing spray. The way we read these books to kiddos, we make sometimes like sound effects. So it's really hard habit to curb, because we would always go, Mama elephant's trunk would kiss and then sway and shower her calf with a wet washing spray. If animals kissed like we kissed goodnight, the sky would turn dull, the moon a chalk white, and Sloth and her cub still kissing goodnight. Parrot and chick would click-clack their beaks, kissing click-a-clack, 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 click. Wolf and his pup would kiss, and then howl, howl. That's another one that we always add. Sorry. Bear and her cub would kiss, and then growl. Mama monkey and infant would swing through the trees, smacking their lips in a kissing trapeze. Seal and his calf would blow big bubbled kisses, bloop, 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 and that rise to the surface in splashity splishes. Hello, hello, Vero Dreamwalker. Welcome in, my dear. We are just wrapping up. I do apologize. We're wrapping up with our bedtime book. animals kissed like we kiss goodnight, the sky would turn dark with the moon glowing white, and Sloth and her cub still kissing goodnight. I'm sorry, Mikey. I'm so sorry, my dear. Yeah, we hit our 2-hour mark about almost 15 minutes ago. I apologize. Mama Penguin and Chick would stumble and slide on slippery rocks in a hug and kiss ride. Thank you for the stream and story. Of course, my dear. Oh no. Well, I'll be here next time. Thank you, Vero. Thank you for the follow, my dear. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean. It's not your fault you have a life, right? I do have mom duties too. If you want better sort of better notifications, it's currently broken, I guess. But if you hit exclamation point Discord, my Discord server theoretically should announce when I'm streaming, but for some reason it's not, so I need to fix it and figure it out, but that can help. Papa Rhino and Calf would kiss tip-a-tap-tap, smooching their horns in a tip-a-tap rap. Giraffe and his calf would stretch their necks high and kiss just beneath the top of the sky. Kangaroo and her Joey would jumpity-jump, kiss, 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 bounce, bumpity-bump. Hippo calf would kiss Papa, then they'd settle down deep in the slithery ooze, a mud-happy heap. So when you were live, but I was at the gym for 2 hours. No worries, my dear. I'll be back again Wednesday, 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time-ish, between 8:30 and 9 p.m. If animals kissed like we kiss goodnight, the sky would turn black, the moon would shine bright. Thank you for the stream, of course. Thank you for popping in, little monster. All would grow quiet, with all tucked in tight. But Sloth and her cub still kissing goodnight. I appreciate you all being here. It really means a lot that you're here. Thank you again. Thank you again if you're still here, Jesus, for the $10 towards my windshield. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely time zone. Let's see. Thank you for the throwback birds. Thank you, my dear. Let's see who we can raid out to. If I remember correctly, Bending Silver Spoon was really comfy. Let's see. Although for some reason they've got an advertisement, which is really odd. I don't recall. I feel like usually ASMR doesn't. Plate. Welcome in, Plate. Welcome in, raiders. We're actually just about to raid out. I hope the rest of your stream went well. Welcome in. If you all haven't, and you like kind of silly energy, Plate Mamoru is really great. He plays a lot of various games. But we are actually just about to raid out, my dear. I do apologize. Have a good night then. You too. I appreciate you sharing your community with me. And welcome in, raiders. We're going to head out to raid Bending Silver Spoons. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you all have a lovely time zone and get some good rest, hydrate, stretch, take a bio break, do what you need to do to take care of you. I will be back in 2 evenings. So